Right, I've sped this up. I've got a piece of steamer seam fabric underneath these. It's like the ribbon stuff that you can knit with to make scarves, like we did many years ago. And I've got balls and balls of this stuff, so I thought, right, it's time to start using it. And I want to do a piece of layered, heavily machine embroidered, lots of trims, piece of fabric basically. So I'm using this, I'm going to call it ribbon, but it is that knitting yarn that we used to make scarves out of. Yeah, so I just thought I'd start using some of this stuff up because I've got tons of it. I've had to tape the steamer seam down onto my glass mat because it kept trying to curl up. So yeah, so here we go. I'm putting on some different trims, some rickracks. Yeah, you'll see all sorts. I'll come back on if I need to. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm laying down. I'm just using up some of these trims. These are some of the ones that I picked up at the West Point show recently. It was a bag of trims for 50p, so it's a bit of an experiment. I've not used this stuff before. I think I said just now it's mainly used for applique because it is sticky, which is really helpful for doing this kind of stuff. It just makes everything stay where you want it to. These pieces are the silks that I got from Van Buck here in the UK. I Yeah, I did do a video. I showed a scrap bag that I picked up, and it frays like crazy. So these are just scraps that I'm kind of reusing, if you like. I thought they would work well on here, and some bigger pieces as well. Yeah, they're all the trimmy bits. I've been making some bags with them, which I will show soon, but they're not finished yet. So yeah, just using up random stuff basically. It was getting pretty full up by this time, so about to put the solvy on top. If you never use this stuff, it is what it says. It just literally dissolves when you put water on it, but it stabilizes stitching. So I'm just covering the piece here, and yeah, getting ready to start stitching. I forgot, I pinned all that down, and I need to peel this backing piece off and back it with organza. So luckily it came to me while I was out shopping just now. But oh, when you go home you've got to do that immediately. I'll tell you all about this stuff. Well, I would have done a voiceover because that was very sped up basically. Keep hold of that. Oh, my hand is stuck. It's very sticky stuff. So you saw me put the water soluble on the front there. So that's all stuck there. I've got a pin there, didn't know that. Right, so I've got this rainbow royal. So I thought that would be quite nice to put on the back. Because you've got to have a bit of a rainbow in your life. Otherwise, I'd have stitched all that and it had all fallen to pieces. And Susie would not have been a happy little girl. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with it after it's been stitched. So for stitching, I'm just going to use a load of decorative stitches. I've got time today, absolutely no plans. Been out and done me bits and bobs that I need to do this morning. There's that pin. So it should all stick together now, but I'm just going to secure these again. And yeah, as I say, I'm just going to use decorative stitches on my machine, just going to play. It's going to need a lot of stitching because it's got to be, you know, it's obviously the stitching that's going to hold it together, because that backing stuff is water soluble too. So yeah, it was absolutely crazy bonkers out there. So I was quite glad to get home. Oh, I think everybody's Christmas shopping today. I don't know why, it's only September, well, it's nearly October I suppose, but yeah, it was all just a little bit crazy. Never mind, it is what it is. And it's payday for a lot of people, so that encourages more spending. Right, okay, I'm hoping it's going to look pretty cool. We'll find out when it's all stitched. I don't think I'll show you the stitching because I think that's going to be it's going to take a while, so I'm going to put a video on, watch a video whilst the machine is stitching. So I should be back when it's all stitched. Right, I have stitched the bejeepers out of it. I don't know if you can see all the stitches in there. I'll probably show you on the back actually, but yeah, I just kind of went for it. I've used up so many random bobbins of thread, it's been great. So yeah, so I did some deliberate black ones. I really like these marks. This was meant to be the Greek key under here, but it didn't work, so I've just gone over that with a leafy one. I don't know if you're just picking up all the gold in there. Yeah, I've just kind of let the machine wander and do its thing. There is so much on here now that it's actually buckling and what have you. So the next step, just checking that I haven't got any gaps. The next step is to dissolve these water dissolvable fabrics that I've put this on. So you've got the solvy and the oh, let me go and get it, this stuff, steamer seam 2, which was what which was what was underneath, which I stuck everything onto, and then you have to back it with organza, otherwise it remains sticky. So yeah, it's crazy stuff. So I'm just sort of learning and playing with it basically, but you can use it for applique and all sorts, you know. So yeah, it's good fun. It wasn't the cheapest stuff on the planet, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, sometimes this stuff you kind of have to bite the bullet and try it. So that's exactly what I've done. This I've had in stash forever, the solvy stuff. Yeah, so right, I expect you'd like to see, wouldn't you? If I bring a bowl of water in here, I will do. Let me go and get it. Right, one bowl of lukewarm water. So I'm going to dunk. Let me just clear a spot here because I've got a towel ready. Right, so this is where all the colours come back. Just going to gently scrunch. The steamer seam stuff stays on the back, and you can then, well, it's adhesive anyway, but I'll give it an iron on top of what's it called, baking parchment, just to make sure that all the sticky stuff is covered. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, see all the colours come alive and you can see through it. I don't know if you can get the light through. It's such fun. And yeah, I think I might need to, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's the first time using it, I'll be honest with you. I might do is put that underneath. I'm not sure if it's going to be sticky. That's what I'm kind of hesitant about. So let me plug my iron in. Yeah, I'll probably put you on a bit of fast forward for the ironing because it's going to take a while because it's quite wet, obviously. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, the gold's showing up much better now. And if you saw, I put some of the, I'm going to do another one. These are all the scraps left over from the, I wonder what that was. It's the iron from the Van Dyke, no. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. I was going to say Van Dyke. It's not Van Dyke. Van Buck, that's the word. I need to keep that piece of paper. Yeah, Van Buck scrap bag, which I've made loads of bags out of, but I can't show you yet because they're not done. I'm waiting for the zips to arrive. Ugh, you know what it's like. No, I don't want to. I don't want to cover it. I'm going to leave it. Right. Okay. We'll just we'll risk it for a biscuit, if necessary. Wondering if washing would take it out. Don't know. Anyway, that'll do for today. Well, for now, anyway. Yeah, let me compile this video, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, see ya. Bye. Right, so here's the finished pieces that I managed to make. I need to finish the embroidery on these, but they're going to become bugs because they're very bug-like. I just stitched them onto pieces of felt because then I can use them as patches in future projects. This one I think I'm going to trim the pink back down further, but that'll be a really pretty little segment there. And I managed to fluff back up the trim there. I might add some more trim round, but anyway. This one I did finish, Mr. Bug. Again, these will be probably trimmed down a bit, and they'll just go on as really bright decorative patches on whatever I make. These I cut out. I got the Sizzix die that cuts these big butterflies, so obviously that's the cutout piece and that's the negative. I love using negatives, it's my favourite thing to do. So again, there'll be patches of something. This is another positive and negative, so again that will go for a patchwork. And then this one I embroidered inside, that's a piece, and stuck a load of beads on there. I don't know if you can see the beads. So yeah, and I've still got this piece left. So although it takes a while, you can make some really pretty things and, you know, use them for future little projects. So I have put a reel up on Instagram so you can have a closer look. But there we are. Fun, huh? Bye.